Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. After destroying everything with this budget, Keir Starmer's gone to the NHS and he's told the people working there that their workload is going to increase, not ease. He's saying, we're going to ask a lot more from you. It's like the punishment beatings, isn't it? The beatings will continue until morale improves. The guy has got no idea how to deal with people. And now he's telling people who are already well overworked, stressed, you've got to do more. Well, I don't see him doing more. He still won't work on a Friday because he's a lazy bastard who's barely been in this country since becoming Prime Minister because he doesn't like being in this country because when he's here, he's got to deal with people who loathe him, the near 70 million people in this country, most of whom absolutely cannot abide the man, and even within his own party, he's not liked. So it's no wonder he spends so much time out of the country. But then he comes back and almost the first thing he does is alienate everyone in the NHS by saying, oh, you're all going to have to work a lot harder. What a joke this man is. Now, there's already a massive workforce crisis within the NHS because of understaffing, because of retention. There's complaints now that we're hiring too many foreigners and not training enough of our own. And they're saying the problem there is that because we keep poaching all these nurses and whatever from foreign countries, their health services are depleted. Seems very colonial, doesn't it? Oh, well, let's just go and take nurses from the empire, It's a very colonial way rather than let's train our own. Won't want to do that because it costs. They're pumping more money, yes, into the NHS, but it's still not enough to even cover the shortfall in staff, let alone new hospitals, maintenance of existing hospitals, etc. And don't forget that a lot of the money that they're promising the NHS has already actually been allocated because of the huge pay rises they've given junior doctors. And so, in actual fact, the NHS is theoretically slightly worse off now, and he wants them to work more. Now, he went to the University Hospital of Coventry in Warwickshire, and he stood in front of, normal people, must have loathed it, and said that there's no point in me telling you that your workload will go down. It won't. It's going to get a lot harder. He may as well just crack the whip. This is where he's at. What does he expect these people to do? Nurses already work extraordinary hours. They give up a lot of family life for their job. They're very dedicated people, but they're very stressed people. And for the older ones, they're just giving it up because they just cannot handle the workload anymore. And there aren't enough people going in. Midwifery is falling apart. It's absolutely at a crisis. And now he's saying, oh, you're all going to have to work even harder. Well, Keir Starmer, maybe they will, if you would. But you don't, do you? Spend half your life on a plane. Now, we don't know where to go with this man, do we? You can't appeal to his humanity. He hasn't got one. You can't appeal to his sense of honour. He hasn't got one. You can't appeal to his ethics and morality. He hasn't got them either. He's a vacuum. He's a cipher. He's an empty husk pretending to be a Prime Minister. But he knows he's not up to it. The NHS is going to collapse in on itself. It is going to implode. And it's going to happen under this Labour government. And never again will Labour ever be able to say, we are the party of the NHS. No, you're the party that's going to kill the NHS. Let me know what you think. Thanks a lot. Bye.